a little there. My name is sometimes Heather and Abnur Tharn. Today we are going to log in with Rishari Silkenpaw, my Khajiit Nightblade Vampire, and continue with the Elsweyr zone story. I'm going to plug in my keyboard. Like so. Should we start by apologizing for being 17 minutes late? I'm sorry I'm late again. I had makeup trouble. I spent a good deal of time trying to make my eyebrows look like they are sisters and not fourth cousins. I will try to be better in the future. Let's start by picking up our next stage from Abnur.
A meeting with my half-sister. Why
Hmm.
didn't I? A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmon to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave.
We should come up with a plan for negotiating with Euraxia.
It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face.
Your girl is
You'll
pretty.
pretend to be my bodyguard and personal valet.
Do you want me to be your valet?
Consider it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmon and we'll enter the palace together.
All right, I will meet you in Rimmon.
Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmon on my own.
But am I? So we need to make our way to Rimmon. Speaking with our other friends is an optional step. I'm going to skip that. We are in Riverhold and Rimmon is here, and we need to speak with a person right there, so let's just travel outside of my in-room and make things snappy to compensate for being so sorry. I'm sorry.
Walls, conduct, order. This is not the grassland oasis I know.
I'm hearing troubling
but
rumors
perhaps
about
that is
Ashen
for the
Sky.
best.
Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark.
And then we
visiting
can
there.
continue our conversation with Tharn.
I expected sorrow and despair, but the situation here goes beyond even my prophetic inklings.
Are you certain Rimmon looks peaceful to me?
On the surface, yes. But peace through tyranny provides false harmony. Euraxia uses fear and threats of violence to keep the Khajiit in line, making them second-class citizens in their own province. It appalls me to think Euraxia and I are related.
Fear and threats of violence? What do you mean, exactly?
It would be better if I showed you. Follow me and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmon is far tighter than it appears.
So now we have an option. We can either go on a tour or skip the tour. It's been a while, so... Alright, show me how Euraxia keeps the Khajiit in line.
Very well. But what I'm about to show you isn't for the faint of heart. Follow me. Have you ever visited a Rimmon workhouse? They treat the Khajiiti workers worse than slaves.
So we head for a workhouse.
It's that building over there. For most of Rimmon's Khajiit, it's the only job available to them.
Do we go in or just stand here?
The workhouse serves to snare the poor and the destitute, those who fall behind on their debts. They come here to find employment and earn a decent wage, but the costs deducted to pay for room and board leave them worse off than they were before.
The workhouse accepts only Gashiti workers.
One of the first things Euraxia did after declaring herself queen was to institute tariffs and fines that apply only to Khajiit citizens. No one else needs the workhouse. A cruel tactic, but effective.
There's nothing the Gashit can do.
The Rimin Khajiit? No. Any complaints incur fines for causing a public disturbance or some other inane ordinance. No one wants to risk falling even further into debt. It's ingenious. Monstrous, but ingenious.
It sounds like slavery.
Oh, Euraxia is clever. She pays the Khajiit, and the workhouse isn't technically a prison. On the surface, it appears to be a place that helps society's unfortunates, but underneath, it's slavery without any of the uncomfortable trappings.
Let's move on.
Now, let's visit the Rimmon marketplace.
Marketplace?
Take a look around. Business seems to be thriving, but appearances can be deceiving. It may be hard to see, but the Khajiit merchants struggle to keep their stalls open, while the less bestial business people rake in the profits. Euraxia would have you believe it's a matter of work ethic, but we know better.
You're saying that the Kashiti merchants are treated unfairly.
Unfairly doesn't begin to cover it. Khajiit merchants must deal with high tariffs, extra inspection fees, costly licenses. Euraxia's squeezing them for every piece of gold imaginable. She even instituted a fur tax.
A fur tax?
On the surface, it seems reasonable to make Khajiit pay for extra inspections to ensure their fur isn't getting into the products they sell. And while they do shed, it's just another way to discriminate against the rightful citizens of this land.
Let's move on.
Come along. I want to show you the improvements Euraxia made to the palace walls.
Palace walls are next. Pretty. Such beautiful portraits.
See how the siege weapons sit upon the walls? When it comes right down to it, you're looking at the secret of my half-sister's success.
What do you mean, her success?
How else do you think Euraxia maintains order and keeps the Elsweyr defense force at bay? She declared publicly, and has repeated often, that any attempt to liberate Rimmon will see her unleash the full fury of the siege weapons upon the city.
Euraxia would destroy the city?
If Euraxia can't have Rimmon, then neither can anyone else. She'd destroy the city in a heartbeat if she thought she was in danger of losing control. Of course, she tells her non-bestial subjects that only the Khajiit districts are targeted.
Can they really target the weapons that precisely?
Absolutely not. But the lie makes her supporters feel better. The Khajiit know that even a peaceful protest could result in the destruction of Rimmon. So far, no one has dared to challenge Euraxia's will in this matter, and for good reason.
I think it's time we went and had a talk with Abnur Tharn.
When we get to the palace, let me do the talking. As the Elder Tharn, I'll demonstrate my dominance over Euraxia and negotiate a cessation of hostilities.
So now we get to enter the palace. Which looks exactly
Here
like
come Queen Euraxia's guests now.
I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
Oh man. I was interrupted and... well, let's just speak with Zumag. boom. But before we do, as usual, we are drinking coffee.
So you're Abnur Tharn's bodyguard and valet. Not what I expected. I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow.
You are one of Euraxia's necromancers.
I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer. You may call me Zumog Foom. The other grave callers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer.
Is that Cadwell's hat?
Ah, yes. The Betrayer saw you when it looked through the soul-shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark night that once walked these lands. I exhumed his remains and reanimated him. Well, his head, it was all I could find.
Why did you dig up Cadwell's hat?
My actions don't concern you. I just wanted to meet Abnur Tharn's lackey and determine if Queen Euraxia had anything to fear. The answer is quite clear. Your insignificance rivals that of the soul-shriven fool, which makes you eminently forgettable.
Now about the rest of my body, O pestilent one.
Your insults won't hasten the process, betrayer.
But there's a terrible draft in what used to be my nether regions.
So confusing. Can we speak with Cadwell the Betrayer?
If Queen Euraxia has you beheaded, do you mind if I lay claim to your body? It's not quite up to my usual standards, but any dagger in the spleen, wouldn't you agree?
You are Cadwell's head.
I am my own head, yes. I am the hero of Sirad and the villain of Elsweyr, the champion of the Third Nedic Massacre and the dark night they call the Betrayer.
You aren't the Cadwell I know.
Of course not. I am the genuine article, much more real than a disembodied soul given shape in the flesh cauldrons of oblivion. But why do you presume to talk to me? I have killed greater beings than you for much, much less.
You are the betrayer mentioned on the gravestone.
Came to that conclusion by yourself, did you? That's what they called me. It has a certain ring to it, but I always preferred my more grandiose titles. Champion, Slayer, Dark Knight. When I am made whole, the cats will pay for what they did to me.
Oh my.
This Cadwell puts on a cheerful front, but I do not trust him, Tamit. You should not either.
Let's agree that we shan't trust Cadwell the Betrayer and continue to Euraxia.
Presenting Abnur Tharn,
Wait for
Grand Chancellor and
introductions.
Overlord of Nibene, Imperial Battle Mage of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Tharn Dynasty, and his bodyguard.
Ah, half-brother. Your arrival, it's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen is...
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You
We are
heard her.
invited to speak with Euraxia. Let's.
My sources indicated that my half-brother's associate was somewhat taller. Oh well. Now, why in the world should I even consider negotiating with members of the losing side?
We came to warn you. The dragons consider you a puppet and they plan to betray you.
A warning? How thoughtful. You do know that I defeated the Khajiiti army and took control of the Rimmon throne? I am no one's puppet, I assure you. But why do you suppose I have anything to do with dragons?
We have options here. We can choose to persuade, intimidate, or choose a neutral path. Let's go with persuade. There's no need to play games with me. Mulanmir admitted to your alliance when we spoke.
Sweet talk? From an associate of my half-brother? I'm flattered. Shall we retire to the dungeons? We'll engage in the most interesting activities, you and I. You'll positively beg for mercy right up until the end, and then I'll give you to Foom.
Well, that didn't work. Let's go with a neutral option now. You agreed to this parley. That means we're here under a truce and are free to leave.
Do not presume to lecture me. I make the rules here, not you or Abnur. I have a special relationship with Mulanmir, an understanding. The dragons will secure my hold over Elsweyr, and there's nothing you or my half-brother can do to stop them.
Enough with that sweet talk. I am not just going to stop you, usurper. I'm going to kill you.
Enough! Zumog Foom, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Then the word is
Defend
given.
yourself.
Now, half.
Oh my.
Treachery?
Enemies.
How could
Violence.
I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
No. Well, we didn't actually get a chance to defend ourselves. Disappointed. We should probably speak to Abnur again.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better.
Where are we and how did we get here?
I prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer.
Did you hear what Euraxia said to Zumog Foom?
We heard two things of note. First, Euraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adaptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold.
We need to warn Garrus Reed.
One thing at a time, my companion, one thing at a time. I need to recover my strength after teleporting us into this skeever hole. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can deal with both Desert Wind and Riverhold.
All right, stay close. This is one of the few times when Abnur Tharn sounds like a real human being. It's probably only because he needs our help to get out of this dungeon. And there actually are skeevers here. And salamanders. Oh my. How about urns? Oh, speaking of food, let's eat cake. This seems like a good place to summon a jubilee cake. Trade bars, a check. I do hope I'm going in the right direction. Oh no. I'm not. We're supposed to be going this way. And then here, past the skeevers and disappointingly empty urn. And then here.
Over there! The Queen wants them alive!
what would be on these guys? Zarismar did not enjoy that, but I enjoy being a stage 4 vampire, so that was necessary. We are almost
The way
out
out,
of
finally.
the
I can't abide another moment in this stench.
sewers. Exit to river.
The aqueducts here existed in my time, but often ran dry. Here, they run abundant and feed farmland. Nothing short of miraculous.
Zarisbar's commentary on the world that has changed while he sleeps is enjoyable in many ways.
Well, that's an experience I won't be adding to my memoirs. We'll separate here. Make it harder for Euraxia's lackeys to follow us.
We failed. The pie was a disaster.
Now. Things actually turned out better than I expected. We know that Euraxia wants something from the Desert Wind Adaptorium, and we know she's about to launch a counter-strike against Riverhold.
There's no way I can be in 2 places at the same time.
That's not exactly true. If my power wasn't depleted, well, let's not digress. I'll go to Riverhold and warn Garishri. We'll make sure the city is ready for the attack.
Right.
Meanwhile, you find out what's happening at the Desert Wind Adaptorium.
What is this Desert Wind Adaptorium, and where do I find it?
Adaptoriums serve the same function as monasteries in other parts of Tamriel. Desert Wind and its adepts follow the order of Jean Kaj. It's west of here, on the northern lip of the scar. Look for a side entrance if the main door is blocked.
Alright, I will go to the Desert Wind Adaptorium, which is located there. So we shall... Oh, it's a delve. We shall travel to the Stitches Way Shrine and take it from... there. And we just need to get out of this corner of the city. I am not very good at navigating, so let's concentrate. Oh, I see the way shrine. Very good. Riven is a really beautiful city, I think. It shows the magnificence of the Kashiti culture in a way that we can't really find elsewhere in the game. So, now we need to run for the delve, but before we do, let's see if there are any new challenges. Oh, almost missed my login reward. Nothing has changed since yesterday. I am very curious or interested in completing Maelstrom Arena once again or twice again, but we have done that on stream quite many times. So perhaps that isn't the preferred approach.
Let no Euraxian enter this holy
Find a
place.
side entrance. I know where it is. I've been here before. Enemies? Enter the auditorium. This place is a little bit of a maze. There's a sky shard, a very inviting one, but in order to get to it, we need to think heavily. There's a little bit of a trick to getting to said way shrine. To be quite honest, I have forgotten how to do it. Which way to turn and why. Let's try to make our way to the auditorium entrance. Perhaps through here. I kinda sorta would like to sprint through enemies, but as I need to pause and check my map, it wouldn't be as convenient as it usually is. So we shall advance like a normal person. What are they thinking indeed? There's no way. These enemies are a match for Rishari. The upgrades for the two-handed skill seem quite pleasant for me personally when I'm playing with Rishari. Her build is far from perfect. I'm actually in the middle of making her better, but still the new and improved ability animations please me greatly. Do we go this way? Ah,
Invaders! This one will not allow you to enter this holy place.
Please, pretty please, sugar on top.
You do not look like one of the Usurper Queen's soldiers. Who are you, and what are you doing down here?
I work with Karashri. I heard about the attack on the Adaptorium and arrived to help.
The Speaker of the Main sent you?
Mm-hmm.
This one expected we were on our own, what with the dragons and the battles to the north. Zamarak came down here to seal this path, But now he thinks the Euraxians seek the Grand Adept.
Why would Euraxia's soldiers want the Grand Adept?
Desert Wind holds many Khajiit secrets, and the keeper of those secrets is the Grand Adept. If you truly want to help, follow Zamorak to the Grand Adept's chambers.
And to that we say, okie dokie. Desert Wind Adeptorium.
9 Winds, no! Get to the door!
Oh, it's an Indiana
Save the
Jones
Grand
moment.
Adept. Zamorak cannot hold this for long. Go! This one will find another way inside.
We have been locked indoors. Defeat Lieutenant Lapida. Lapida? Well, let's try. Oh, yes.
You're too late.
I only have
Grand
one
Adept revealed
weapon.
all before I killed her. None can deny Euraxia or her champion.
We won!
No, please, no!
Now we need to follow Lieutenant Lapida's shade into the Grand Adept's chambers. Where we find food.
Help me! Don't let Zumog Foom take my soul!
Zumakfum, what's happening to you?
Zumog Foom! This is the necromancer's doing. Even in death, I continue to serve.
Why would Zumakfum do this to you?
He called it a blessing. Said it would protect me. Damn him! He claimed my soul!
Oh no.
Please, you must help me. Release me from this curse.
Tell me what you came here for and I will try to set you free.
We came for an ancient secret, protected by the Grand Adept. She put up a good fight, I'll give her that. Zumog Foom seeks the location of the betrayer's body parts. I learned where the dismembered corpse was hidden. Now, please, help me.
Alright, so this one will try to set you free.
You are wrong. The secret belongs to me.
Oh no.
What the battle made
We
you
have failed.
in life, she whispers to me in death. Soon Riverhold will fall, and the betrayer will be restored.
Let the fourth wind open the way.
Mm.
Grand Adept! No!
I'm sorry.
Zamorak has failed. This one was too slow. Again.
There's more loot in this chamber, but let's speak with Zamorak first.
What has happened here? Who killed the Grand Adept?
One of Euraxia's battle mages. I killed her, but I was too late to save the Grand Adept.
Zamorak thanks you for avenging the Grand Adept. But why did they attack this peaceful adeptorium? Why kill a harmless old student of the Desert Winds?
It is as you suspected. They sought one of the Grand Adept's secrets. Unfortunately, they succeeded.
The Usurper Queen made a mistake when she had the Grand Adept killed. Whatever they came to find had an unintended consequence. It has roused the students of the Desert Winds. Zamorak pledges the Adepts to Gareshri's cause. Euraxia will fall.
Then take the Adepts to Riverhold. That's where Euraxia plans to strike next.
We are not many, but we are strong. The Adepts of the Desert Wind will aid the city. Zamorak will see you there, after he makes sure the Grand Adept receives the proper blessings.
Alright. So we now need to make our way to Abnur Tharn in Riverhold, I guess. But first, do not leave any container unloaded. that, I think, was all of it. Have the in-game devs given us a polite exit? Or do we need to go through the rest of the delve? Uncertain. I need more coffee, so I'm going to park you here in a safe place. Safe-ish. Try not to get into trouble while I'm gone. I have returned. Now let's continue toward the door, which is actually a ladder. The ladder climbing animation always amuses me. We do find ourselves in a room with more containers to loot. Shall I?
Can I help?
Don't need that. Don't need these. Don't need those, don't need that. Def don't need these. Oh yes, Wajari was the one holding on to my training gear. I should sell that at some point. Today's not the day.
Yes?
Let's gather some more garbage before
I am with you.
How bad does it
exiting. This place is a little bit disturbing though, so let's be quick about it. Okay, that's that's enough of that.
On top of it all, here you are.
Cupboards most times hold only provisioning materials, such as like garlic and such. We have exited. Let's run to the Way Shrine then and travel to wherever it is Tharn is waiting for us. It's been a long time since I last played through the Elsweyr story. So I don't remember what happens next. I was right, we are going to Riverhold. I'm usually distracted by the waterfall. I haven't noted how pretty this little lake is. River, lake, river, body of water. I might enjoy that in real life too. I'm not much of an outdoorsy person, so... The landscapes I enjoy in real life are closely related to cities, not like nature. Tharn?
I informed Garesh Ree and Chimera about what happened in Rimmon. They're mobilizing our remaining forces even as we speak. Now tell me, what did you learn at the Desert Wind Adaptorium?
Euraxians were sent to get information from Zumok. He wants to recover the betrayer's body.
I often wondered who Cadwell was before he became a soul shriven. I know the tales of the betrayer, but I never equated the two. The Cadwell we know is so... not that. We'll deal with Zumog Foom after we save Riverhold. Anything else to report?
The surviving Desert Wind Adepts are coming to help defend the city.
Well, that's a bit of welcome news. Many of the Adepts have remarkable martial skills that we could surely make use of. Speaking of which, are you ready to help defend the city?
What do you need me to do?
For now, recover your strength and prepare yourself. Euraxia's forces will arrive soon, and we'll need you ready for the battle to come. And here, take this.
Thank you.
Garesh Ree keeps handing me pouches, but I have little use for Khajiiti gold.
And this completes this stage of
will be here soon, Garesh Ree.
Zone story in Elsweyr. We will continue from this next week, and hopefully next week my build will be a little bit less lacking. I wonder what I'm wearing, by the way, with Rishari. I have Deadlands Assassin, a full set. This is the reason why I use heavy attacks with Rishari. Monster set Stonefist, like you probably all guessed, and also I have 4 pieces of Witch Knight's Defiance and Malakat's Band of Brutality. I had completely forgotten about this. Increases your weapon and spell damage against enemies under 90% health up to 350. Because it's bloodthirsty. And this increases your damage done by 16%, but decreases your critical damage done by 50%. My spell penetration, physical spell penetration is 4,000, and that's not enough, so we need to do something. But what? Uncertain. Perhaps after I give Ersipi a makeover, Rishari will be my next victim. But, since we do have a bit of time, and the birthday celebrations are still going strong, perhaps we might log in with another character and do a couple of things. I have been enjoying playing with recipe after quite a while. I am changing her build into a more direct damage dealer from my hybrid healer type of a situation happening with her, and it's actually kind of fun. Let's pick up Boss and Dailies in Solstice.
The work of the Collegium Praxis keeps Sunport alive and well, adventurer. Care to play your part?
What can I do for you?
The College of Tomes has discovered that a
Is
planter
the
from
plant dangerous?
only for
I will
the
gather some.
return when
We're going into Veil of Revelry yet again. How about which boss?
For 2,000, we recovered the relic. I have a good.
Boskrona Guardians. Can do, I guess. As usual, first boss, then damp. ESO's birthday jubilee is one of my favorite events, mainly because you get to do whatever you please. There are no rules, no limitations. Just enjoy your ordinary, everyday gameplay and collect rewards. I made a little video about birthday celebrations. I will link that into the description box down below. Is that another log notice? World bosses in Solstice, I think, aren't very easy to solo, and if no one is here, oh, someone is here. Never mind. Don't worry, I am here, I'm here. I will be in your way. Often. I thought I already used that. Must have been. There was the synergy, great brother. I'm really happy to see that people still enjoy playing as a necromancer, even though necros have been nerfed so many times in social battle. Whoops, straight into the head end. Ah. Totally failing using synergies today. Also, I used that one, but totally failed a roll dodge there. like to replenish my siege ability, but I don't have time for that. Ooh, one down. Two down. Plenty of time to loot corpses in the middle of combat. We did it! Yay! Inventory full, yay! Sell all garbage. Excuse the cluttered inventory, I'm a hoarder.
Yes?
Now we must, return Argonian relics. Okay. And play. Planes. And once more. Planes. And then we shall dash over there and make our way to Veil of Revelry. Oh, I thought I would want that lock, but there is no way I'm going closer to that tree of horrors. No, no, no. Oh, no way. Veil of Revelry over there. A surprisingly difficult word to pronounce. Revelry? The combination of sounds isn't native to my language. Which is the reason why it's so much of a challenge for me personally. Oh, it's Thursday, both in game and in real life. I find that amusing. Now, let's sprint on through this delve and find the thingies we are supposed to find. Sanguine's Solstice, 3 pieces. For some reason, these guys sometimes see you even though you are sprinting as a stage 4 vampire and they shouldn't see you. I do not find that pleasing. Thought. That's 2 and then 1 more on the other side of the dell. I think we're going to skip the boss today. Because this one is feeling both tired and hungry. There it is. And now we can travel to Sunport and return our quests. And get all the presents. Or at least a few presents.
Are you having fun, Zika? You look tense.
Yeah.
Everyone, we have done your bidding.
You certainly have. Ah.
Thank you. And
Good.
thank you.
I admire.
Let's see what we got. Starting from Solstice reward coffers. Ooh, type 1 daggers. Sure. And in our anniversary jubilee gift boxes. Well, that was a little bit of a letdown, but ooh, a pattern I don't yet know, and also transmute. A single transmute. This is so cute. Hap. And where did our pattern, no, style page go? There it is. And now I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return. Oh, for goodness sakes. I pressed a wrong key on my keyboard and lost connection. Anywho, I will return tomorrow at 2 p.m. for our Friday of fun in Elsweyr sunlight. Thank you so much for watching and see you later. Time.